Hello, thank you so much for joining me. This is a total body workout. You will have the option of using dumbbells or bands for this workout depending on what you have available. You'll also see here that I've loaded up a barbell for a deadlift, so you will want to go heavy in that case. And I do have a yoga mat because we are doing sit-ups at some point. We're going through supersets of 2 exercises, one cardio focused, one strength focused. Our intervals are 40 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 3 times through. So we're moving very quickly between the 2 different exercises. And let me grab the bands. So I'll demonstrate how to use the bands and I'll demonstrate how to use the weights, and then you can choose based on what you have for each exercise. We'll get started with a warm up. Let's roll. All right, so let's come down to the ground here. If you want to lay out your mat, you can. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, tuck your chin, curve down. Walk all the way out to your plank position. And now here, hips up, hips down, hips lift, hips lower. Pressing through downward dog and plank. Good, keep going. Okay, and now hold your downward dog and walk it out, bending one knee at a time. Good, and now raise your right leg up to the sky, roll out your ankle, switch directions, and then bend your right knee and roll out your hip, and switch directions. Bring your right foot outside your right hand. Raise your right arm up and then thread the needle, reach to your left hip. And again, you're reaching below your belly button there. One more. Oh. All right, step your right foot back, downward dog, and switch. Left foot forward, raise the left arm up and thread the needle to right hip. And again. Good, 2 more. And 1. Great. And now you'll step all the way forward into a froggy position, lifting one heel at a time, rocking side to side. Keep going. Okay, and now hold your frog as low as you can. One arm up, one arm down. Pressing the knee onto the bicep. Good. One more each side. Great. Hands to your feet. Raise your hips and release. Lift and release. A few more times. Good. And now roll up nice and slow, vertebra by vertebra. Great. Grab onto one toe, pull the knee in, draw circles with it. Oh, did we do our opposite leg lift? I don't think we did. We'll get there. Opposite knee, draw circles. Okay, I think we missed that downward dog leg lift. So, inhale, arms up. Exhale, tuck your chin, roll on out. Find your plank position again, raise your hips, and now raise your left leg up. Woo. Draw ankle circles. And switch directions. And now bend your knee, draw knee circles. And switch directions. Good. Drop both heels. Once again, walk your hands towards your toes. Soften your knees and roll on up. Okay, so our first round of exercises is a run in place and then either a lat pull down with your band, so band around your forearms, hands are up, pull to your chest, lift, pull to your chest, pressing out against the band, or you're doing a strict shoulder press instead with your 2 hand weights to your shoulders and pop. We're going to be moving quickly between these exercises. So I suggest having your weights somewhere that's easy to grab I'll be doing it with my weights, but if you have a band, you can do it with those instead. Okay, we start in 10 seconds. I'm just gonna roll my arms in some circles. We run in 5 seconds. Good, ready, go. 40 seconds on. Nice and fast, landing the feet light. Great, 20 more seconds. We have 10. 5 seconds. Okay, just 10 seconds to transition to your shoulder press or your banded lat pull down. We start in 5. It's a strict press, no knees, ready, go. We do these sets 3 times. Rest. Okay, back to that run. Round 2. Woo. Start in 5 seconds. Ready, go. Maybe starting to wake up a little bit. Running faster. Seconds. 5. Rest, okay? Going into our shoulder press or our lat pull down. Line up those feet, parallel position. Ready, go. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. 5. Rest. You saw I used my knees a little bit there. Good. Okay. One more round. 5 seconds. Run. Light arms, light shoulders. Halfway. Seconds. Rest. Okay. Final time. 5 seconds till we start. Whew. Ready, go. Final press of the shoulders. Whew. Halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, rest. Oh, nice job. Good work. Okay. Do a bit of a stretch there. First set done. We have 4 total sets. 3 to go. Good. Hands onto your knees. Give me some cats and cows. Oh, it's fine. After that first set, sometimes my back is like, all right, I got it. Okay, so we're switching from the upper body to a little bit more lower body. This is where we have our deadlift. So if you're using a band, use your tight band, and you're gonna do a banded good morning. So the tight band will be over the knees, on the thighs. You're pressing your knees outward, don't let them fall in. Press them outward, feet straight, hands to your temples, hinge backward, push the glutes back, and stand flat back. Abs brace, and you can open your knees slightly wider as long as your knees are not internally rotated. They gotta be pressed out. Otherwise, do a deadlift with a dumbbell or weights. And our other exercise is a skater. So we're gonna start in 10 seconds here. You skate side to side. For no jumping, it would be a curtsy lunge side to side. With weights if you want. Go. Good. 20 seconds. Rest. Okay. Whew. We come to our deadlift. 5 seconds till we start. Go. I'll be doing a Romanian deadlift here. You're welcome to do a deadlift of your choice. Shoulder blades retracted. Squeeze them together. Halfway. Uh, 10 seconds. Five. Rest. Okay. Back to our skaters. In 5 seconds. Ready. Go. Seconds. Five. Rest. Whew. Deadlift. 5 seconds. Go. Ugh. No matter what version of deadlift you're doing, the weights should stay as close to your legs as possible. Seconds. Five. Whew, rest. One more round. Skaters in 5. My breath is going. Ready, go. Get faster. More dynamic. seconds till we start. Final time. Flat spine, go. Oh, whew, dig deep, 10 seconds. And rest. Whew, ay caramba. Oh my goodness. Okay, feet wide, little side to side twist here. Good job. Let's do a side bend. And the other. Good, okay. So next we have mountain climbers and crunches. It's on the ground the whole time. If you want, I don't know, you don't even need a band. You're welcome to use a weight here if you want. I'm gonna do a double crunch variation because my back loves that. Or maybe I'll even just do a low crunch. I think I'm just gonna do a low crunch. So I'll bring my toes to the ground, bring my knees to my chest, toes tap, knees up, toes tap. Hands can help a little there. You can do any crunch variation you want though. And then we roll over for our cardio, which is our mountain climber, all right? So we start in 5 seconds with our whatever crunch you want. I'm doing a reverse crunch. Ready, go. My back really feels so much better on days when I get reverse crunches in. It's that lower ab back stretch. So I'm gonna choose that variation. You can choose whatever variation you want. If you're doing a reverse crunch like me, you need to keep your low back pressed to the ground when your feet come down. So we want no lift of the low back. 15 seconds. Five. Good, rest. Okay, come on over for your climbers. 5 seconds till we, or 3 seconds I should say, 2, and climb it out. 40 seconds. Halfway. 10. 5. Rest. Back to your crunch variation. Good. 5 seconds till we start. This way is easier. Ready, go. If you're doing a reverse crunch and you're crossing your feet, as I'm showing, switch. Which foot is on top? Ten seconds. 5. 4. Rest. Switch over for your climbers. 5 seconds till we start. Ready, go. Knees to the chest, all the way up. switch my foot cross. So this is the last round. Try to lower your glutes down slow if you're in the reverse crunch. 5. And rest. Final round mountain climbers. 5 seconds. Ready? Go. Woo-wee. 10 seconds. Rest. Woo. Towel off. Take a sip. Open a window. Okay, nice job. It is hot and muggy in Ireland today, that's for sure. Okay, we have one more round of exercises. So, for this, if you have a band, you're going to be doing a banded bicep curl. Depending on how light your band is, you might take a different form. It's a bicep curl and then a jack. So you're going to jump up real fast. Option 1 is if band is around the foot, and you're going to do right arm bicep curl, and then left arm bicep curl, and then in the final round, you're actually just gonna do a W raise because we only have 3 rounds. So your right, left W raise. Another option is to sit on the ground and do a row instead. So pull the elbows back and in, and then you'll jump up for your jacks. But another option would be to use a chair for the bicep curl. So you'd wrap, once again, the band around the foot, and then you bicep curl with your foot on the chair, and then you flip around and do your jacks. That one is probably the simplest. Final is a W raise. So pick your poison here. Otherwise, if you're with me with your weights, it's just a simple bicep curl. You can do pronated and then supinate, or pronated and then neutral if you want. So we start in 10 seconds with our jack. Modified jack is a tap and a tap, 5 seconds. Ready, go, final circuit. Almost there. 10 seconds. 5. Rest, bicep curls. Good. 5 seconds till we start. Ready, go. So I'm gonna do, first round, I'm actually gonna do my supinated, which is the palms forward grip. Second round, I'm gonna do the forearm bicep curl, palms neutral. Third round, I'm gonna put them together, and that's just to target all heads of the bicep, as well as just have some fun. $15 seconds. 5. Rest. Okay, coming for our jacks, or the opposite arm of your banded bicep curl if that's what you're doing. 5 seconds. Go. 20 seconds. 10. 5 seconds. Rest. Awesome. Okay, bicep curl, maybe forearm grip. 5 seconds till we start. Shoulders up, back and down, ready, go. The elbows are not swinging. Think about having the tip of the elbow vertical from the shoulder the whole time. 20 seconds. 10. 5 seconds. Rest. Whew. Okay. Final round. Final round in class. 5 seconds. Ready, go. Seconds. 15. 5. Rest. Okay. If you're doing the band work, do the W raise. Final time through. Biceps, go. Oh yeah, all edges of the biceps right now. Even in this switch of the grip, keep your elbows close. 10 seconds. 5. And rest. Amazing. Woo. Set those down. Good. Arms open out to the sides and roll them around from your shoulders. Okay. Let's use this chair for a stretch. If you don't have one, you can just do it your 1 foot forward, 1 foot backward in your lunge. If you do have the chair, press your foot up against it. Good. Nice job. I hope you're sweaty like me. Good. Lean in just a little bit more, stretching out your hamstring. And now straighten your foot on the chair or the ground, straighten your knee, pull your toes toward the sky, and then lean over your leg. Your hands can rest on your thigh or your calf, if that feels good. Great. And then bend that knee. If your foot's on the ground, do a warrior 2. If your foot's on the chair, arm side, arm up, look up. Hand chips into the chair. Great. And now come on up, drop your knee, and switch sides. So on the ground, you're doing like a warrior 1. On the chair, you're doing the same thing, but with your foot up. Good. Hold there. One more breath. And now lift the toes toward the sky and straighten the leg. Hinge over the leg. Pulling the hip on the chair, up chair leg back. the chair, turn your inside foot, and we're in a warrior 2 version. Sink into that chair. 4. Good. One more breath. And release. Good. Bring your feet to the ground. Come on down. Roll the hips in some circles. Good. And switch directions. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Give yourself a bow. You have completed a workout. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you subscribe and like this video so you're notified when I post another one. Bye.